Hey guys, this is Dr. Hub. Today we'll look at the mosquito control measures. So mosquito control measures, first one will be the anti-larva measures. So anti-larva measures, it includes, first will be the environmental control. So environmental control, it is done by source reduction by elimination the breeding spaces. So there is source reduction, and this is carried out by eliminating the breeding places. Next is through the appropriate methods for different species. Through appropriate methods, this will be through the different species. Then there is a intermittent, there will be intermittent irrigation, and this is a method of the environmental control. Then comes, there is a chemical control. So under chemical control, it includes the mineral oils. There is mineral oils. So mineral oil is basically the oldest known larvicidal method. It's the oldest larvicidal method. And the oils that are used are the diesel oil. So what are the oils used? They include the diesel. Then comes, there is kerosene also. There is crude oil fractions. And the disadvantage is that it kills fish. Then we will look at the Paris green. Paris green is the copper acetoarsenite. It is a copper acetoarsenite, and it is an emerald green. So it is emerald green. It is a microcrystalline powder. And insoluble in water. It is insoluble in case of water. Next, it is a stomach poison to the larvae. Paris green is going to be a stomach poison, and this is to the larvae, and it is not harmful to man or animals. It is not harmful to the man or animals, and it is very effective against the Anopheles. They are surface feeders. So it is very effective for the Anopheles. It is very effective in case of the Anopheles, and because they are surface feeders, they are nothing but the surface feeders. Then we move on to the synthetic insecticides. The synthetic insecticides. So what does this include? There is a organophosphorus compounds. There's organophosphorus compounds, that is phenthine, and there is chlorpyrifos. It includes this chlorpyrifos, and there is abate R and abate. So they are all the larvicidals. They are larvicidal. So abate, if you see, it is the least toxic. Abate is least toxic. Then comes a talk on the biological control. Biological control. So here the fish species, that is the Gambusia affinis, and the Lebister reticularis, that is the Barbados millions, and they feed on the mosquito larvae. So they are used in conjunction with the other methods. They are used in conjunction to the other methods. So next we look at the anti-adult measures. So anti-adult methods, first is the residual sprays. In terms of residual sprays, there is the adult mosquitoes. It can be controlled by spraying. So adult is controlled by spraying, and spraying with residual insecticides. So there is residual insecticides. So what does it include? Such as the DDT, then comes the malathion, then there is also the propoxy and the gamma HCH and gamma HCH, which is the linden. Next comes the resistance to DDT. There is resistance to the DDT. This has been shown by the mosquitoes. Then we have the space sprays. There is space sprays. So here the space sprays are those in which insecticides are sprayed. The insecticides, they are sprayed and into the atmosphere. They are sprayed into the atmosphere. Next is in the form of a mist or a fog. So they are done in the form of mist or a fog. Then comes, there is a pyrethrum. So a pyrethrum is a contact or nerve poison. Pyrethrum is a contact or a nerve poison, and it is the most common insecticide as a space spray. So pyrethrum is a most common insecticide as a space spray. Its active principle will be known as the pyrethrin. So pyrethrum, the active principle is the pyrethrin. Then comes a ultra low volume space spray. So what does this include? So this is done with the malathion as well as the phenitrophthion. This phenitrophthion. So next is a genetic control. The genetic control is by genetic control. This will be by the sterile male technique. Sterile male technique or the cytoplasmic incompatibility or the sex distortion. Next is a protection against bites. This will include the usage of mosquito nets. Those mosquito nets can be used. Then comes the building screens. There are some repellents. So what are the repellents include? They include the diethyl toluamide. So repellents include diethyl toluamide. So it is nothing but the DEET. Next comes the indolone. Indolone. Then is a dimethyl phthaleate. Then the dimethyl carbate. These are to name a few.